Ministry of Gender, Child and Social Welfare. We have developed a national strategic action plan on ending child marriage 2017 to 2030, which is in line with the declaration of our President, His Excellency General Salva Kiir, who declared ending child marriage in South Sudan by the year 2030, in line with the African Union Agenda 2063, and also in line with the African Union campaign to end child marriage in Africa. In reality, the strategic action plan has called for all stakeholders' engagement in this process. The government has a role to do in terms of developing policies, legal frameworks that end child marriage. Communities have a role to play, but parents particularly has a bigger role to play. And we really call upon parents in the whole Republic of South Sudan to take these responsibilities, because sometimes we have legal and policy frameworks for ending child marriage, but parents do not abide by these frameworks. So it is only by creating more awareness that the role of parents are very important to help us as a government to move this agenda of ending child marriage and unintended pregnancies in the Republic of South Sudan. Okay? We have a big challenge whereby girls drop out from primary 5, 6 to P7. Girls are no longer there in schools. This is because they are pulled out by parents. Sometimes they are forced into marriages. Sometimes due to domestic cause, they are given more responsibility to do work at home, and in that they miss the school attendance, and at the same time their performance impacts negatively. So we are calling upon parents that girls are very important in this society. When we educate a girl, we have educated the nation. And for the welfare of the family, it's good for girls to advance their education. So the issue of pushing girls into forced marriages, allowing arranging marriages for girls is not a good practice. And I call upon parents that, please, for the betterment of your girl, for the advancement of your girl, and for the welfare of the communities, it's better for parents to abide by the laws of the land and help the government to push this agenda of ending child marriage and unintended pregnancies among our girls in South Sudan. There are many negative impacts, and we have very many testimonies of girls who have been forced into marriages and who have been married early and the age. One of the impact is the health consequences. Some of these girls are unprepared. Their body are not yet developed. And when you push them into early marriages, the consequence impact negatively. Others lost their life during delivery. Others have complicated delivery, which impacts negatively on their life, on their health outcomes. And this can even give us an opportunity as parents to see, why should I force my girl, my daughter, to be married early if I know the consequence is going to be like that? Personal development is not there, career advancement is not there, and so we are really contributing negatively. Once we push our daughters to early marriages, we have contributed negatively in terms of health, in terms of personal development, in terms of career advancement, and in terms of educational attainments. So I'm also encouraging other women in position of power to be role models in their communities, to do a lot of awareness creation among the family members, among the community, to ensure that girls also see them as role models. And then they can also imitate what we are doing. And on the course of imitation, they will be advancing their education, they will be advancing their career, and they will also aspire to become leaders for tomorrow. My message is we need to support the government to end child marriage. There's a high-level political will, right from His Excellency the President, has made a declaration to end child marriage in South Sudan by 2030. And in line with that, all of us are developing policies to end child marriage. So we call upon all stakeholders, people working on this area, civil society organizations, we call upon NGOs, we call upon parents, we call upon communities to abide by and respect the laws of the land, to ensure that we enhance the development of our girls in South Sudan, and we also remove and we reduce child marriage in the Republic of South Sudan. People are celebrating this day because of the cause of young girls. And I call upon the young girls themselves, join us in the celebration, and let us share testimonies of the practices that have happened, and let us work together to reduce child marriages in the Republic of South Sudan.